Thanks, Allison. Now let's turn our attention to today's business headlines. And for help with that, we're going to bring in America's accounting professor at Montclair State University, Dan Geltrude. Welcome back to Wake Up America, Dan.
Good morning, Alex.
All right, well, after having the day off for the holiday on Monday, what a return for the markets. The Dow jumping over 641 points. NASDAQ was up over 270, and the S&P added 2.5% growth and a comeback from the worst weekly loss in 2 years. So, Dan, is this a sign of things to come, or are people just buying low?
Well, let's hope it's a sign of things to come, but I don't think that we're there at this point just yet. Look, here is the lesson. The lesson is that you cannot time the market, because if you look at the things that were happening last week related to what's going on with energy, what's going on with inflation, recession looming, nothing has changed by the time, we get here. And yet the market reacts dramatically. So it's hard to really say what's going on, other than investors did see buying opportunities and they took advantage of that. That is not any guarantee of what's going to happen in the future.
Okay. Well, it wouldn't feel right to do this segment without a little Elon Musk. So he makes news, but not only did his daughter tell a court that she no longer wants to be related to him, he also clarified Tesla will lay off 3.5% of its workforce, which drew a lawsuit. And then his electric car company became the big market mover of the day, up nearly 61 points, which made him, Dan, get this, $14.5 billion. All right, can you plug us in on what we need to know about Musk and Tesla right now?
Well, tough day increasing your net worth by over $14 billion, right? Yeah, don't you love when that happens? So listen, Elon always has a lot going on, and he's always going to make headlines. There's a lot of discussion related to these layoffs at Tesla. Keep in mind, Tesla has 100,000 employees. So they're talking about, 3.5%, 4%. They were hiring quite a bit. Now they have to cut it back. They're focusing in specifically on those salaried office jobs, not necessarily on the production hourly workers. This is a normal thing for companies to do, especially when you have the type of growth that Tesla has been having. Probably overhired a little bit. He's being prudent, need to cut back.
Okay, absolutely. Well, we talked electric. Let's talk a little gas. As President Biden weighs a gas tax holiday, Exxon Mobil had a very big day, with shares jumping 6.3% following Credit Suisse's performance upgrade, adding that they can jump another 45% from current levels. All right, so Dan, is the oil and gas company's divergent strategy setting itself up well to capitalize on the jump in oil prices?
Well, yeah, they are. And look, here's the interesting part about this. The White House is vilifying our oil-producing companies, right? But yet they turn around and they're squeezing supply, right? Because they're not allowing us to unleash our full energy power. So by doing that and causing the price to go up, they're increasing profits for the oil companies. It makes no sense. And most of all, it's bad for the American people. So it goes back to this. We need a change in policy, and we need to have more supply. Yep. Let the oil companies produce more.
All right, how about this one? We alluded to this one as it was happening yesterday. Now, the cereal company Kellogg announcing plans to split into 3 separate public companies that would be centered around its snacking, cereal, and plant-based businesses. People were buying Kellogg yesterday, and the company gets tax-free spin-offs from this move. But Dan, is the move, pun intended, great?
Yeah, I actually think it is a good move. Look, what they're doing is that they are separating their business operations based upon what each company does, right? So you have your cereal and snacks, and then you have your plant-based company and so on. So you break things out. The company is saying, listen, we want to be able to focus in specifically on those products. Investors are looking at this and they're saying, okay, this may be signaling a setup for a sale, which could mean profits on such a transaction. That's what I think was drawing investors into Kellogg in this specific situation. and it probably is going to be a good thing for investors.
Okay. Quickly, we have about 30 seconds left, but soccer superstar Cristiano Ronaldo lives the life of hard-earned luxury, but one of the two prized luxury cars the Portuguese idol had shipped to Mallorca for his family summer holiday was involved in an accident. Okay, a $2.4 million, 900-horsepower Bugatti Veyron was crashed in Mallorca by one of his employees. So, Dan, we know cars are not the best investment, especially brand new cars, but come on, you got to feel for both Ronaldo and the car, right?
Well, I don't know about Ronaldo because, after all, he does have a car collection. My understanding is over $17 million. Ooh. So I don't think there's going to be an issue replacing this one. I'm sure he's got insurance. However, when you see a thing of beauty on four wheels like this, yes, we hate to see something like that get banged up.
Oof, yeah. All right, Dan Geltrude, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks, Alex.